Welcome to Course Unpacked, where we unlock the different degree programs from the Philippines and from its Philippine universities. I am your host, Max Guanzon. It's been a while and matagal-tagal na din yung last video natin, but we're finally back to filming. And today we have another guest from the University of the Philippines in Diliman, and we'll be talking about a STEM program. So to start, please give me your name, your preferred pronouns, other information that you want to share with us, and from what university you are, and ano yung degree program na tinitake mo.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Max. Thank you for having me. So, ayun. Ako si Martin Resentes, but my friends often call me either MJ or Marts. Depende kung sinong friends. Ayun. Tapos, preferred pronouns, he or him. Tapos, other information that I want to share. So, actually, I kind of feel happy right now kasi kakalakad ko lang. So, ayun. Random fact. And then degree program and university. So I am a BS fourth year physics student. So ika-apat na taon ko na. So and then ako ay taga UP, Universidad ng Pilipinas. So yeah.
Okay, Marts, welcome to Course Unpacked. So for our first question, describe your degree program in 2 to 3 sentences.
Oh, okay, okay. So I think maganda if ilalagay ko na lang na per sentence merong isang keyword, no? So yung unang yung unang keyword is expansive. So my degree program is quite expansive kasi physics hindi lang medyo parang marami siyang branches. And usually hindi yung iba hindi mo may imagine na kasama pala yung certain topic na yun sa physics or pwede mo pala ma-relate siya doon. Tapos so yeah, parang nag-e-encompass siya ng maraming other disciplines and magugulat ka na lang na part pala siya ng like pwede ka pala mag-physics doon. Then ayun nga colorally doon or colorally doon sa expansive is misleading siya. Kasi yun na nga, usually when people think of physics, it's the equations or F equals MA, no? But it's not really only that. Merong ibang mga bagay na, for example, yung weather or yung mga marine life, may part din ng physics doon na pwede nating puntahan mamaya. Then finally, for me, at least, I think physics is exciting. So, exciting siya kasi marami ka talagang matututunan. Not only in the physical world, but at least for me, about myself. So, marami akong natutunan about myself as I kept on learning physics. Yeah, yun.
Okay, that's very eye-opening as someone outside of the program. So, what do you do in your degree program, and can you describe a typical day as a BS Physics student back when face-to-face pa and ngayong nasa online setup tayo?
Okay. So, nung face-to-face pa, I was face-to-face pa, nakapag-physics ako ng face-to-face from freshman year. So, freshie ako to sophomore. Nung freshman year, wala naman masyadong ganap with regards to my degree program kasi yung first actual physics class na makukuha mo is sa second sem. Yung physics in the first sem is actually parang physics 10, yung GE for physics. And usually yung natututunan lang doon is yung overview of like ano ginawa ni Isaac Newton, ano yung mga stars, ganun. Very light lang. Yung first actual physics mangyayari siya sa second semester of the first year na kung saan yun yung physics 106 or yung classical mechanics and then doon ka magkakaroon ng lab. So sa 106 yung basically yung pinag-aaralan doon is yung yung kung ano yung nakukuha niya sa high school, yung mga F equals MA, tas medyo pinahirap lang siya na naglagay ng calculus and some other stuff. And then pagdating naman sa lab, yun yung medyo mas exciting for me kasi nakikita mo talaga yung parang gagamit kayo ng ball tapos isushoot nyo tapos parang i-compute nyo yung parabola using some instruments and also some experimental techniques, no? Tapos yung mga yung mga ganun na sort of things. Pag-measure ng mga temperature, Yung mga simple stuff lang. And then, pagdating ng second year pala, actually hanggang doon na nga lang yung ano eh. Yung physics naman doon is electricity and magnetism. So medyo developmental siya, same lang sa high school, no? Pero again, mas pinahirap siya. Pero malupit yung mga experiments doon kasi kasama na rin yung optics, tapos like nagmamanipulate ka ng lenses, and medyo na-apply mo rin yung like yung kung anong mga nakikita mo sa camera, yung mga aperture, nakikita mo siya na naandun din pala yung mga bases nun. So and then yeah, yan. Right, yung F to F. Tapos online naman ba or
Yes, go on.
okay.
Ngayong online, paano siya tinuturo and paano kayo natututo sa VS Physics?
Okay.
Especially now na walang lab classes.
So sa physics kasi merong mga 'di ba may different labs. For example, merong theoretical physics group. So yun yung physics theories, mga pure physics. And then meron din namang mga yung mga applied physics group kasi 'di ba sa UP, ayun, discuss ko na rin pala. Sa UP, if mag-physics ka, may dalawang types ng physics. Isa yung BS Pure Physics, yun yung course ko, and then pangalawa is yung BS Applied Physics. Then sa Applied Physics, meron kang dalawang subset. It's either material science or instrumentation. Sa math sci, usually, although parang yun yung mga yung difference lang naman nila is yung mga major subjects na kukunin mo. Sa BS Physics, mas flexible ka kasi halos lahat ng mga major subjects doon, puro ikaw magpa-plan, parang mga electives sila. So pwede mo i-gear yung degree program mo into a more applied one, or pwedeng puro pure na mga subjects yung kukunin mo. So ako, ginawa ko yung former kasi yung lab na pinili ko is instrumentation. So parang sa applied physics or sa instrumentation, yung mga subjects doon usually may coding classes, tapos yung mga simulations, mga robotics na Arduino, ganun. Mas na-enjoy ko kasi siya kasi nakita ko na sa sarili ko na mas nagusto ko pala yung parang na-apply yung mga physics concepts outside of physics. So, ayun. So, yung typical day ngayon ng F to F, ano na lang siya, tawag na to? Where was I? Ayun. So, besides yung normal classes na, it's physics, so you still have to solve, you still have to study physical concepts, yung mga ano. Pero ang other part ng day ko is actually on just research. Yung research ko is more on complex systems. So yung complex systems, it's how you apply physics to real world phenomena, such as yung bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng traffic sa EDSA? Kasi yung mga ganun na types ng thing. Kasi pwede mo siyang ma-simulate using data. And then pwede mo and using yung mga physics theories, merong mga ganun. And then yun, buong araw usually or not really buong araw, pero most of the time magko-code ka lang, then magre-research kung parang nasa stuck ka or feel mo mali na yung road na tinatahak mo. And very explorative siya, no? One thing na siguro misconception din is yung parang nag-aaral ka ng siguro mas mahaba talaga yung study time, pero kasi hindi talaga kaya ng brain. Especially ako, I think normal lang naman ako. Hindi kaya ng brain ko na tuloy. So yung study time ko lang talaga per day, usually 4 to 6 hours lang. And then kapag nag-overheat na yung utak ko, nag-Netflix na lang ako or naglalakad sa labas. So, ayun.
Ayun, thanks for sharing that. So, for my next question, meron bang home org ang mga VS Physics student, and how does it help VS Physics students in UPD?
Okay. So, yung home org ng BS Physics students is UPPA or UP Physics Association. And I happen to be the previous VP for internal affairs then. And this year actually, since my thesis, nag-step down ako. So, yung ginagawa ng UPPA is una, nag-organize siya for di lang physics students, pero lahat ng mga students na need mag-take ng physics. nag-organize sila ng mga tutorials, mga reviewers, help sessions, mga ganon. And then, pangalawa, it also helps NIP paminsan pagdating dun sa registration and to answer some queries. So, part actually yun dun sa, tawag na to, sa ano namin, mga goals namin or ano, na to actually help NIP sa mga endeavor na need nila ng help. And for BS Physics students naman, ayun, nagpro-provide din kami ng mga reviewers or reviews and same din sa mga basta any student that has enthusiast for physics or need to do physics in general. Um yeah, may part naman din yung UPPA.
Okay. So how is BS Physics different from BS Applied Physics? Although
Okay.
nahapiawan mo na kanina. We want to
Okay.
know more kung ano yung mga differences.
Actually, ano nga yung BS Physics talaga, yung main difference niya is yung courses yung sa applied physics. Kasi pagdating sa lab, pwede ka actually mag-apply sa isang applied physics lab kahit di ka BS kahit BS Physics ka, and pwede ka mag-apply sa isang theoretical lab kahit BS Applied Physics ka. So, yung ano kasi sa BS Physics, ang main difference lang talaga is yung mga courses na tinitake mo. Sa BS Physics kasi, starting the third year, dun ka na magte-take ng mga elective majors. And yung mga parang per sem, meron kang 2 to 3 electives na pwede kunin. Sa applied physics kasi, medyo mas solidified or set na yung nila, hindi degree program, yung courses nila. So for example, if may 2 to 3 electives na pwede mong i-take kahit anong physics course for that sem, for BS Applied Physics, siya, it's parang it's set na it's supposed to be computational physics or yung coding class or yung material science. So parang na siya. It's laid out. So yun yung main difference nila.
Okay, I'm seeing some similarities between sa physics tsaka sa business courses. Kasi in BAE kasi parang sila set na rin yung mga electives na kukunin nila, while for BA students, we have more freedom to select. So ganun din pala in BS Physics and BS Applied Physics. Ito naman, what makes your degree program unique from other universities?
Actually, hindi ko talaga sure yung answer sa question na to kasi hindi ako familiar sa degree program ng BS Physics sa other universities. Masasabi ko lang dito is if mag-BS Physics ka sa NIP, if face-to-face, marami talaga siyang research labs and pwede kang mag-research sa mga superconductors, yung mga semiconductors, if that's your thing, yung mga and the like. And then sa naman, meron din photonics lab dito sa NIP. Tapos school din ng mga research na ginagawa nila. One research na naalala ko is yung gumawa sila ng tinatawag na paraxial optical cloak. Basically, it's a jargon for invisibility cloak. So parang kapag nilagay mo yung kamay mo doon or if may mirror or nandun yung parang lens, pag nilagay mo yung kamay mo doon, parang may hole. So talagang siya, yung concept ng invisibility. So cool yun. Then they also do holograms. And then for instrumentation, meron din IPL and SAND. So sa SAND, mas malapit sa pure physics yung mga nila. Basically, they're using yung instrumentation techniques pero mas malapit sa pure physics. So it's like I think yung kunwari sa mga statistical computational physics, yung 'di ba parang sa Math 21 or Math 20X yung mga integration, 'di ba may mga approximation techniques. So yung mga research nila doon, paano mo ma-improve na mas maganda yung approximation na makukuha doon. So medyo big brain yung mga nandun. So sa naman IPL, siya yung pinaka-diverse na lab kasi nandun talaga yung physics applied to other disciplines. So for example, yung ginagawa ko ngayon, it's actually epidemic modeling for COVID-19. Nandun yun dun yung yung current research path na like kung ano ba talaga yung biggest variables na nakaka-affect sa COVID-19. So paano ba talaga siya nagsispread, ganon. And then meron din doon yung VIP lab, VIP tama. Yung video and image processing lab. And then ang dami nilang cool stuff na ginagawa. For example, how do you develop cameras sa underwater? Kasi 'di ba yung tubig, nagre-refract yung light. So pagdating doon, parang iba na yung kulay ng mga objects, nagiging mas blue sila. So how could you develop cameras that could actually see the objects with their real color? Yung mga ganon. Then meron din sila yung parang forensics research na yung paano, yun 'di ba yung may mga meme na how do you know if it's suicide or homicide? Ayun, yun yung mga nila, yung kung saan yung velocity ng blood or kung paano siya nag-splatter. Ang cool. And then kahit sa art, no? Maganda yung nila, yung parang how would you know if a painting is counterfeit or not? So gumagamit sila ng AI or AI modeling na kung saan yung stroke nung painter, tapos i-compare nila sa isang original painting. No, may partnerships sila sa National Museum. Tapos ayun, i-compare nila if merong forgery or meron siyang yung parang original painting pero may ibang nag-paint somewhere during the time, parang ganon. And then ano pa ba? Yeah. Yung pati alam ko pati sa sports, yung may research sila na ginawa kung paano mo may improve yung efficiency nung pagtakbo ng mga athletes natin sa UAAP, kasi parang napansin nila na kapag trinak mo yung data nila through video cam na medyo inefficient yung nila pag-lap nila from one ring to the other. So ayan, mga ganun na cool stuff yung
Okay.
sa
So ang vast pala ng no,
yeah.
ang vast ng physics na ako actually personally parang ang alam ko lang sa physics more on matter and of course sa lenses since I like photography. Pero ayun, now that you've said that, parang ang dami palang fields na pwedeng pasukan ng physics. How about you? How do you apply physics or BS Physics in your day-to-day life? Like, meron ka bang mga passion projects na ginagamitan ng physics or do you use it for something else?
Okay. So, actually yung may dalawa lang akong hobbies na ginagawa na probably somewhat related to physics. Una is yung aquascaping. Although, mas naman to, like, di naman siya necessarily very physical. Yung, 'di ba kasi if may aquarium ka, tapos may living beings ka doon, closed system siya, so madali siyang dumumi kasi walang pagpupuntahan yung waste. So, yung parang ginagamit ko yung mga natutunan ko sa not only physics pero chem din, kung paano ako makakagawa ng mga efficient na aquascapes and aquariums na hindi na nagni-need ng masyadong maintenance. Yung isa yun. Tapos pangalawa, although di naman ako parang may interest din ako pagdating sa financial markets, yung yung mga ganon. And may mga research kasi kung paano ma-apply yung mga physics concepts to financial markets. Kasi for example, 'di ba sa stock market, meron siyang mga trends na sinusunod, yung mga parang upward cup, mga head and shoulders. So paano like ang galing na paano mo siya mape-predict na nakadepende dun sa formation nung sa formation ng mga candlesticks and yung mga moving averages. So nalulupitan din ako doon, kaya nagre-research din ako doon some of my time. Ganun.
I see. So even pala in business, you can apply physics.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question is, what common misconceptions do people have about BS Physics?
So I think na hapyawan ko na to kanina, na usually if people say physics, they usually think of matter, atoms, forces, inertia, kinematics, dynamics. Yes, I mean doon talaga nagsimula yung physics, pero maraming ibang mga bagay na pwede nating mailapat yung mga physical concepts or ma-contextualize para makatulong and uh, yeah, ma-apply sila sa mga real world problems na kasi especially sa isang sinasabi to parati ng advisor ko, especially sa country na tulad sa atin na punong-puno ng mga uncertainty, plagued with a lot of problems, no? Marami kang pwedeng mapag-aralan and hopefully mai-recommend kung paano ma-improve. So yun yung main goal actually. Probably for me isa din yan yung I'm not only doing physics for myself pero hopefully I can yung mga ginagawa kong research ma-apply ng mga tao in the future. And so ayun, yeah, yun yung biggest misconception siguro. And also isa pa is yung parang need na yung kapag physics ka yung 12 hours per day kailangan ka nag-aaral. Parang usually yun yung conception yun talaga yung idea ng mga tao. While mahirap talaga yung course, I'm not gonna lie. Hindi talaga like if you're going to read biographies of physicists, nasabi na rin to ng prof ko before, pero yung mga ganun na tao more than exception sila more than the norm. So, parang for example, si Einstein, he has the violin. Pero yung si Newton lang ata yung medyo different. Yung parang whole day physics, wala siyang ibang isipin kundi physics. Hindi talaga siya mahirap siya na lifestyle. So, ayan.
Okay, so I'll go to my last questions. What career paths are available to physics graduates?
Okay. So, career paths, as you have, as na discuss ko na nga kanina, na madaming applications yung physics. And so, yung mga graduates ng NIP, at least for NIP as far as I know, they usually either go to finance, mga banking, financial, banking, investing, mga ganon. And then, academia, of course, yun naman talaga yung And then other disciplines such as marine science, biology, na-apply din kasi siya sa mga field na yon. And then actually game development nga merong mga research sa NIP about game development. Tapos business, bukod din sa yung financial institutions, yung running businesses. Yun lang sa ata. Feel ko alam ko marami pa akong hindi maalala for now. Pero ayun, on the top of my head, yan academia. Yung mga engineering stuff din tulad nung space exploration. Actually nga yung Diwata one, yung may part din doon na nag-collaborate yung NIP sa with Triple E. So if you're into space engineering and space research, you can also consider physics as a conduit or degree in order to go there. So
Okay, ayan. So do you have any advice to young people who want to pursue this program? Like anong gusto mong sabihin to senior high school marks?
Okay. So if ever na magfi-physics kayo, mapupunta talaga siguro, at least for me, mapupunta sa point na maka-question nyo bakit nyo ba 'to ginagawa. Because I am not gonna lie, at least for me, the physics was really hard. Pero every time na iniisip ko na mag-quit or mag-shift na lang kaya ako, mga ganun na thoughts. Siguro lagi na lang natin tandaan na bakit nga ba tayo pumasok? So why did we go here in the first place? Then gawin mong saving grace para mag-continue on, and hindi mo mamamalayan nasa fourth year ka na tapos hopefully makaka-graduate na din. So ayun.
Okay, ayan. So where can they find out more about BS Physics? Like yung mga
Okay.
Facebook pages yata or kung may website ba yung physics?
So Facebook page, alam ko NIPUPD, siya. And then sa Google, you can search for nip.upd.edu.ph. Tapos nakalagay doon yung mga different research groups or research labs. Nakalagay doon yung different yung courses na BS Physics, BS Applied Physics, Instru, or Material Science. Pati na rin yung mga subjects na kailangan mo i-take, yung buong degree program. So if you're interested, you can go there. So nip.upd.edu.ph. Tapos if sa physics orgs, if you're interested, since it is a unified org, you can also join or inquire about NIP and physics. So UPPA, UP Physics Association, nakikita naman siya sa Facebook. Yeah.
Ayun. So this is the time where you can plug your social media platforms, or kung may mga passion projects ka that needs plugging, go ahead.
Actually, yeah. Wala naman akong no need to, wala akong pluggable
Okay,
lang,
okay.
yeah.
Ayan, so thank you so much, Mart. It's a very eye-opening na talk kasi I really don't know much about BS Physics before this talk. As a business as a business student and someone from ABM, wala talaga akong masyadong alam, lalong-lalo na sa mga STEM programs ng UP Diliman. So finding out more about physics and how vast and how expansive it is as a degree program, ayun, ang eye-opening niya at madami akong natutunan for tonight. So this has been Course Unpacked. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And if you want to find out more about different degree programs na hindi pa natin na-tackle, please comment it down below and also watch our other episodes. So ayun, thank you so much and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.